I'm back. I'm back. Hello, hello. I just restarted the stream because I noticed like there was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on before, and I don't want like scuff during streams. As I was looking over and I'm like something's wrong, but I can't fix it really while I'm on stream, so I had to like reset a whole bunch of things to fix it. We should be good now. On top of that, also like sometimes I know there's people who will do nefarious things to kind of derail stream, which I'm kind of used to. Did you duel subscribers? Just one duel? No. Oh, that was the person from the previous chat. Yeah, I don't duel people on stream. Not when I'm playing with viewers. I don't play with viewers on stream. I'm sorry about that. My apologies to anybody who wanted to. We'll continue with these duels. I just gotta post. Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta go first. Let's go. Red State BN. Give me 1 second. Should be good now. Should be great. Alright, cool. Alright, what are they doing? It's their turn. It's Dark Magician deck? It's Mars. We were playing them last game. How did we pair into them again? That's very surprising. I was gone for like 3 minutes. So I basically don't get to play Yugioh this game? Is that what you're telling me? This is the same person I played last duel. Did they wait for me? Okay. I mean, I can't stop this right now, so we'll just let them go for that, right? But this is exactly the same person I played last game. That's so weird. I mean, not in a mean way, it just, I find it surprising that I was setting up, like, restreaming for, like, 5 minutes. Alright. It's a little odd, I suppose. Does this, like, negate everything? If it's just, like, destroy 1 card per turn, I don't really care, because I have that. Arcana Knight, Joker. Fusion Summon, once per turn, spell trap card or monster effect is activated. It's only once per turn? Not too worried about you. I have ways of dealing with you. Alright. Might have to get a little creative to get our stuff done now. Not chaining to that. We should be good now with OBS. Yes, we're in perfect green. Alright, let's add Edlum to my hand. Alright, I'm gonna normal summon Edlum. I'm gonna activate the effect of Edlum. Show me it. I'm not too worried about that. So we can still do stuff. It's just gonna be kind of hard to get away with it. We may be locked to this. Maybe not. There's still a way. So you negate that. That's fine. The whale's gonna come out. You have no hand either, so that's kind of a plus. Alright, honestly, it's so kind of lame to have to do this. It's like... See, that kind of sucks, because I gotta... And then that's probably not gonna work the way I think it is. We might be locked because of that. But we'll pass on it. I do have a feeling, just based on the amount of time that passed, this person waited for me to queue in. Well, I can't say for certain, though. But it's fine, because they had to forfeit the last game, right? So there's stuff maybe we can do. Gotta be careful here. It's not completely over for us. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Chotto, 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 Matteo. Okay. Let's do that. That's not enough to negate that, so I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. That's not too big of a deal. No, not chaining to that. Because I want the whale to survive at least a turn. Main phase 2. End phase. Okay. No, that's kind of foolish. God, I hope we just draw one of our starters right now. Will be good. Wasn't one of them. I think we're cooked. I'm gonna try my best to be able to turn this around, but there's not really too much I can do. That's just gonna get an MST and field card, and I can play into that, but that's gone. Yep. GG's. That was fascinating for wide differences of reasons. I don't really want to start having to hide screens. I feel like that's so dumb that I have to do that when I'm kicking into matches. But I'm probably going to have to do it for the rest of the remainder of this stream. Okay, we're good now. Going first. Alright, we started with our starters at least here. We're gonna obviously go for this play first. Just because if that doesn't work out, at least we have another option there. Not activating to that. Bedlam. Okay. Let's start this way. Because this might be the safer way to do it, because we could get a full board. Solomon Muto. So they're probably playing Exodia. I could be wrong. It could be also Castle of Stromberg. But I shouldn't jump to conclusions. I have that in my hand, so this is probably the better play to do. Alright, we're going to special summon this. No response to that, as expected. We're going to special summon this. Going to activate the effect. Any response to that? None? Okay. Let's get the bird then. We might be okay here. Alright. Gonna get rid of you for now. Come back to me in the future. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that just yet. Alright, so we're gonna get this. You're probably like, Dread, why aren't you getting the whale thing? Trust the process, Dread Knights. Trust the process here. Alright, so we're gonna activate this. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna discard the MST. That's why I'm not chaining to destroy it just yet. I drew the whale. The irony there. We don't really technically need you, but I was gonna use 0. Oh, man. The irony here. I guess we'll get rid of that. I don't really need that right now. Activate the effect. This is gonna change the play a bit. Enchain to that. Let's chain you. Special summon. So we got Phonics, the Great Flame. Alright, I'm gonna bring you out, as much as I don't want to really bring you out right now at the moment, but hey, it gives us options to do more plays, so why complain, Dread Knights, right? Okay, so we're gonna special summon. I kind of really want to keep that on the field for reasons that might not make a whole bunch of sense just yet. So we're gonna go into the Radiant Typhoon. Let's activate the effect. What do you think of the Sky Striker Typhoon? I haven't played it personally, but it looks pretty strong. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So now we're going to do this. So we're going to play this. We're going to chain the MST. Don't worry about it. So chain the MST here so that it can come back. Even though we have one in hand, but we want to save that one just in case things get really rough. Activate the effect. We're going to special summon this. This is also going to start a chain link. So chain link 1. Chain link 2. This is also going to start that thing. Dread Knights, for people who are in chat, this is a whale, right? I mean, I've been talking and arguing with friends over the fact of whether this is a whale or not. Varun. Is it a whale or is it a lady? I was watching a nerd streamer play yesterday, and they said it was a lady, but I can't really differentiate whether that's a lady or that's a whale. To me, it looks like a whale in terms of the artwork. I'm gonna put the trap here. Right? Like, to me, you can't really zoom in on this right now. But, like, that looks like a whale to me. It doesn't look like anything else. But maybe it's like an ink blot type of thing, and you're like, it is whatever it is you want it to be. Okay, so we need a totem. We'll get the totem bird here. Okay, good, because that's an extra layer of negation. We're gonna go Great Fly. I really don't like keeping that on the field once it's done its job. Like, we could MST this right now, but there's no point. We could always bring our one back. Or, like, just build up our board as much as possible. And give ourselves, like, hopefully options. Like, worst case scenario, if they go, like, Lightning Storm here, we can use that. Should be strong, maybe, in terms of the board. This could be Exodia, though, so, you know, we'll have to see what happens. Because, I mean, with a name like that, I only expect two things. Either it's Exodia, which is the usual Fusion Exodia stun version, or Castle Stromberg. Unless it's Blue Eyes, with, you know, because Solomon Muto did have one Blue Eyes White Dragon in the anime. Okay. So there's a lot of options it could be. What do you think it is, for those watching? You think it's Exodia? Do you think it's Castle Stromberg? Golden Castle is basically what I'm referring to. I don't think that's really something... Oh, okay. I see what it is. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm definitely using it on this. So it was Winged Dragon Raw, but that's not anything that Solomon Muto ever used in the show. That was the red herring, Dread Knights. Okay. Okay, good. No Sun Dragon Raw for you. We could further extend this play right now, but I have to wait to see what's the next thing my opponent's gonna do. It's basically Raw, right? About that. I like to control the board. We're going to special summon here. I'm not chaining the MST to that. Let's get this lovely thing back. That's going to start a chain with that. So I have to start with this one first. Chain link 1. Because if not, I lose it. Then the bird effect I lose is what I'm saying. So you're going to go back in the deck. Because I don't want tokens. You're going to go back in the deck because you can't activate that because you set it. I'm not chaining to anything just yet. Because they probably got like a monster born maybe in their hand. Card to add to my hand. I mean, honestly, just get the MST. And then from there, what we could do is, like, we'll just get, like, 2 things for draw power, assuming that we get to the next turn. Because I don't really need monsters, though the monsters I already have that I need concurrently. Let's see. They're thinking, so they're trying to see if they can play over this, which is important. I don't think they really have an out. They might make us sit here for 5 minutes, too. That is a possibility. Well, I think we're waiting here for 5 minutes. So how was everybody's day? I had a very busy day in the morning. Went outside, had to take care of a couple things. Had to take care of a couple things that I'm doing in terms of projects on this channel, outside this channel. Wish I could talk to you. Yeah, okay, they decide not to. I was wondering whether they were going to make us sit for 5 minutes and wait, or they were going to let us play it out. Alright. That was that we just had a very well-established board, which is good. You know, you never know. Alright. Bro, hurry. I guess this person is not too happy with the Master Duel format concurrently. Your opponent is choosing whether to go first or second. I am going second, yeah. There's very few times where your opponent will give you the ability to go first unless they're playing like a hand trap. Maybe most of the time you want to go first, right? Because realistically, in Master Duel, I'm not saying every deck, but most decks benefit from going first. This might be Dark Magician OTK. That's the case, we're kind of cooked. There's only one situation where maybe we can play out of it. So let's see what happens. You're taking one. Could be stream because I know we're in green. I restarted the internet just to be able to deal with that. Okay. Start. Alright, nice. Amazons, okay. I'm not too, I mean, I should be scared of Amazons, right? But, I mean, I'm not too scared about that. The only problem is, like, I don't really think Amazon does anything that, like, Milcharmy's really gonna get a lot of draws off of. Because there's, like, what, 2 fusion monsters if I recall correctly? So that's quite surprising. Alright. Just like this deck, basically, yeah, the Molcharmy is kind of useless in this situation. There's only one fusion monster, right? So... Oh, no. You know what I would love? When they're gonna put a card down that you have the ability to read it before it just, like, automatically sets, so at least I would have some type of information for that. You know, because, like, if I was highlighting over that, I would know what exactly they put down, but... Alright, let's read, because I'm not super familiar with every Amazon card, because it's not, like, exactly a deck I see very often. When attack is declared involving your Amazoness, you can target one spell, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect. Okay. It's kind of scary, but not that scary. If you control no monsters, special summon. If this card is normal summon, set a trap. Poly directly from your deck. Okay, that's not super scary either. Alright. I'm gonna do something crazy here. Normal summon Bedlam because we have to, because they're not the card requirement anymore. Am I getting this effect? They told me, bro, hurry, but then they're the ones slowing down. No, I'm kidding. I'm just because of the name. I was like, well, why I have to wait? They probably have never seen this card. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I read their cards. It's only fair that they get to read my cards, correct? Dread Knights, right? I mean, okay, right? I mean, if it's something that's gonna have, like, an effect coming out, I'm not, like, I got that. So, not that bad. Okay, it doesn't get special summon, so I'm not super worried about that. Alright. Now, this is where we have to get creative. So I'm going to add a level 4. Unless this gets negated. No? Okay. Good. Oh, man. I would love to get this, but we won't be able to proc the effect. So we have to get Swin in this situation. Just because, like, the way this order of operations is going to go, like, I need this to get a bigger monster in the field to take care of some of these threats. So I'm going to add a level 4. Unless this gets negated. No? Okay. Good. Oh, man. I would love to get this, but we won't be able to proc the effect. So we have to get Swin in this situation. Just because, like, the way this order of operations is going to go, like, I need this to get a bigger monster in the field to take care of some of these threats. See what they do. So we're gonna special summon this. It's gonna trigger its effect. So I'm gonna add an MST and a Radiant monster. I think you pretty much know what Radiant monster I'm gonna be getting. And because I really don't remember what that... Well, I didn't get to read what that trap card does. I don't really mind the Pendulum at the moment, necessarily. We're gonna get Phonics. We're gonna get MST. Okay, sweet. Alright, we're gonna activate the effect of Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy that down card, whatever that card is, because I don't trust it. I know what these do face up. I'm more afraid of the face down right now. Any response to that? They say, bro, hurry, but then they take a long time. Oh, man. Okay, let's activate the effect. I'm not being mean, it's just I find the name funny and then they, like, take longer than I'm taking to do the turn. Okay. We're gonna special summon this. We're gonna activate the effect. I am gonna get the MST, in case you're wondering. Because, like, we could get the draw card, but it's not gonna matter too much here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it safe. And we're just gonna make with these two for now. Trust the process. I have, like, basically mostly full combo here. Alright. Activate to get the MST. Gonna chain an MST. So we're gonna destroy this. Okay, that's good. Those are going back in the deck. It's like not even a question here at this point. With the MST. This is also going to start like a massive chain link again. It's chain link 1. Gonna send you back into the deck. Hey, it's not destroying them. I'm doing you a favor, right? Chain link 2. We can get the continuous trap card on the field. Alright. It's gonna be good. Back in the deck you go! Alright. We're gonna special summon this. Dread, why are you doing that? You're not gonna get the effect. Trust the process. Trust the process. We could go Great Fly, but honestly, because of the deck that we're going against, that looks like it's more magic heavy, I think Totem Bird is the better play here. Okay, sweet. Let me look at my graveyard here and see. We're gonna activate the effect of this. So we're gonna put 3 quick plays back in the deck. Quick play card 1. Quick play card 2. Usually I would keep them if I had the whale thing that gets special summoned, but we don't. So it's better to just get the draw card there. See, in that situation, it shuts something else down. Honestly, I want to keep the MST for the potential negation here, because we have the trap card. So we're just going to swing with these nice, lovely creatures. I mean, we have that as a negate for magic, or trap, if I remember correctly, as well. This actually can put in a little bit of work, because it can hit for 300. Alright. We end our turn on that. Doesn't look like a very impressive board, but it's control-based deck, right? So we have a lot of control, because the MST can negate thanks to the trap card. This card can negate a magic or trap card. We have the Drone Lockbird in our hand. Whenever MST or that's fine. I'm not, like, super worried by that. Injector Fairy Lily, they're gonna get so sad here. Battle phase? This is interesting, so fascinating. Alright, well, you're in damage steps. You can't really take that away anymore. We'll get rid of this monster, because I don't want that on the field. That was a cute play. Yeah, I'm gonna cut your in half just for the hell of it, because I know you're gonna just pump up for 2,000, right? I could MST the back row, but it wouldn't be beneficial here. Like, I take 200, oh no. Alright. Is that it? sets one. Let me think about this a minute, Dread Knight. If quick play is activated, if MST is activated while this card is in the graveyard, which is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna MST that face down. Not chained to that. Gonna bring our lovely friend back. But my lovely friend's gonna have to do a lot of work, because we need to get that Lily off the field. Unless I draw into their Forbidden. Actually, we could play the life point game with them too. That's another fun play we could do. But we're not going to need to do it because I special the Sen here. Or Swen, excuse me. Activate. There's 2 in the graveyard. Let's just get that. Because we're going to bounce those 2 anyway. That's going to get special summon. So once the bird comes out, it's going to trigger for me to get something else. So I'll get like an MST, and I get something else, and then we're just bouncing that. Or Chainlink 1 here. Because this has to go first. This is Chainlink 2. So remember, we activated quick play, so bounce. Bounce. I could have also ran into it with these monsters that are smaller and make them pay 2,000 or them. Not chained to that. Okay, good. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this particular point. Yeah, they'll probably forfeit before we even get to the attack. Alright, GG's. Amazons in 2026. That takes a lot of guts to run. I mean, I don't know what half the new cards of that do, to be honest with you. But hey, you know, you do what you can. You can do what you can. You do what you can. You do what you can. So, alright. Let's, gonna play probably a little bit more. So this is kind of makeup because I know the first stream was a little stuffy-wuffy because of stuff that was happening. So I always like to put like a makeup of that because I know, like, the first one, I don't know what was going on. I reset the internet. That's why there's the second part of the stream. Lost a coin flip. That's unfortunate. Not necessarily deal breaker because remember the last game we didn't go first and we were able to turn around. I mean, this is not a great going second. Oh, it's the same person. I mean, well, we know the deck they're running, unless they switched it out, right? There's a possibility they could have swapped. You never know. Okay, so that can't be destroyed. Okay, that adds a card. Okay, good to know. You just joined us. This is like the second half of the stream because the stream was very scuffy. So you're getting a little bit of extra overtime because I feel bad. I don't like to put out. But if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Dreadscape Gaming. I am a YouTuber slash VTuber that's been doing this for about almost 6 years. 6-year anniversary would be on May 4th. Yeah, Star Wars days of all times. My 6th anniversary happens to coincide with the Star Wars anniversary. I play a wide variety of games, mostly these days TCGs, action RPGs like Monster Hunter, also horror games like Dead by Daylight. Every once in a while, like the Tuesday or Thursdays, I mix something else into the mix, so you never necessarily know. These guys are still with me, I hope. It don't look like it from my angle. So, alright. I think we might have the sussy-wussy person back that was causing stuff earlier. For stream, maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's unfortunate. They grabbed everything. I think they got this one. They took my monster. What am I going to be able to do? I don't have anything that really... Oh, never mind. For SP Night? Okay, maybe there's something we could do here. You never know. They caught me off guard there. But yeah. So you never really, you know, there's always 2 days where I do like random stuff that's not TCGs or action RPGs. You're gonna bring it back? Sorry I hurt you so bad. It was just a friendly duel. I don't have anything that I can really do, and they stole my monsters, so... they get their revenge arc, right? Let's go to game 3. See if we queue back up with them. Because I can't beat over that. Because they took my, like, condition there. GG's. See if we get a round 3. I wouldn't mind a round 3 with them. Just for the rubber match, right? Come on, fast queue. I want to get that rematch. Because there's not They took everything. No, we didn't get them. We got somebody else, unfortunate. And we lost a coin flip, too. This is where those coin flips really, truly matter. Depending. You know? Alright. Why did they disconnect against us? Lobby dodging me, but you had way more titles. Lobby dodging me, but you had way more titles. SOL James. Is that supposed to be like LeBron James? What does that even mean? Oh, that's that cursing acronym. Okay. I suppose. That's so nice. Don't lobby dodge me, right? Are they 2 lobby dodges in a row? What are the chances of that? And they won the coin flip. I guess my name is spreading around the interwebs, perhaps. The legend of Dreadscape Gaming and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Spreading around the forums. I don't know. Maybe they don't like VTubers too much. Who knows? Tears of Sadness, Dread Knights. Well, this person's got a lot of titles, too. That means they play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! We won the coin toss, though. It's a JP person. But they have numbers afterwards, so I'm a little scared it might be a automated bot account, perhaps. Who knows? I'll show you when we get into chat, since I have the rabbit overlay up at the moment. See? The numbers at the end? It's a little bit odd. But we'll play it, right? Okay, that's fine. That changes the plan a little bit, but not by much. I'll normal summon. I will activate my effect. Not chaining to that. I'll get you. I don't want to give them really too much here, potentially. We're just gonna stay a little bit more passive with this game. Because I have a feeling that that's somebody that probably will also chuck like a max C. So I'm not just gonna give them like a whole bunch of cards. And because this deck requires me to special from the deck, you know, so... are you kidding? Oh. The problem is, even if I MST this, it's gonna get reset, I think, afterwards, but we'll just do it for the lulz. It's probably Sky Strikers. Alright, card to add to my hand. Maybe you, assuming we get to survive. Did they forfeit off that? Because you see the red X coming in? Chain? This is also gonna get chain? I was gonna say, if they forfeit off that, I would be surprised. So I still, like, you know? Not necessarily in a good position here. The Harpy's Feather Duster came in at a bad time, you could say. Alright, so we have to get... when an opponent activates a monster effect and you have an MST space in your graveyard, which we do. I think that's the better play than getting the Airbird Phonics right now. This at least maybe gets us to hang in this fight. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling what I'm putting down. It's Yugioh. Okay. You have to add a card to your hand, correct? Okay. I know what I'm going against then. This is Slop Pile. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You're doing a lot. Let's stop some of that. Okay. I don't know if that really saved us too much. I think because maybe they're not gonna... Okay. Radiant the multi... I've never seen this card from this. If your opponent controls a kaiju... Ruby Carbuncle. Speed Monster. Negated. Okay. I'm a little bit perplexed, but, you know. Let it rock. Let it rock. Link free? Unchained? Okay. It's like a super Unchained deck? Okay. I mean, I don't know if I'm necessarily too worried. Access Code Tucker? Is it an OTK deck? Maybe I should be worried now. It's Azamina Slop Pile. This might actually be an automated bot, like I said. I can't prove it, though. But, you know. Does this chain? Because that actually might do something for us. Sure? Okay. This is probably an actual bot. An actual bot account. I can't prove, though, but... I don't know, it's making some very weird plays. But, you know. GG's, I guess? I'm not gonna sit there and wait it out. It's a 2-hour stream, right? I don't know about that one. I call shenanigans on that. I think that was an automated bot. I'm gonna report it. Just because of the weird numbers at the end. So people make, like, bots, and then, like... I don't know why, but they do, right? It's whatever, it's in the right. Aaron Manu, okay. Lost another coin flip. That's like the third game in a row I've lost a coin flip. Let's see how it goes. Oh, my hand is super tragic. Bad hand, and we lose the coin flip. I mean, we can do stuff, but it depends on how much... Oh god, this deck. Yeah, I need you to chill with that. Yeah, let's negate you. Okay, good. Negated. So now the question is, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here, literally? Don't tell me off one Impertinence it's game over. Probably is. That's probably the only thing that was giving them access to the OTK. Is it really that? Are you gonna be like a chicken with your head cut off just because of one imperm? Well, I do have another imperm too, so I can't really say. You know, I probably was gonna negate whatever else was gonna come through. That's unfortunate. I hate when, like... Honestly, I'm for a format, and this is gonna be crazy for people who are watching, but I'm for a format where, like, you ban Ash Blossom and you ban Infinite Impertinence. Because I feel like those cards are super powerful, and they weren't really designed for the way they're used now, where, like, if you could just stop the whole beginning starter combo of something, like, it's a little too powerful. So, if it were me, honestly, like, in terms of, like, ban list, I would definitely ban Ash Blossom, I would ban Infinite Impertinence, I would ban anything that it's like a hand trap that doesn't have, like, a really hard cost behind it. So Maxi definitely. Mulch Armies are fine because there is a cost to it. You know, you can't have a field for it. Anything that you can just chuck from the hand and activate and there's no cost to it, I would be in favor of banning, both in OCG and TCG. Just because I don't think you should be able to just activate something and say no on your opponent's turn. Just because I don't think that's healthy for the game state, where then it's just like, well... You know, because Yugioh Master Duel, for anybody that does play a lot of it, knows, like, if it's gotten to the point where it's like, either you set up an infinite negate board or a lock on your turn 1, or your opponent plays a whole bunch of hand traps to, like, stop you from playing. And it goes both ways that way. Does it make for the most interesting gameplay? No. Do a lot of people complain about it? Yeah, both on TCG and OCG side. Like, I'm on Japanese Twitter now, too. And on Japanese Twitter, I've seen a lot of people that are complaining that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is generally not fun, even for Japanese players. Because they're like, it's either these games where it's just superly one-sided and there's not much goes on. Where it's either, it's like, I don't even know what happened this game, case in point. Did they draw bad? Did they come into stream and look at my hand? Like, what happened there? Like, I'm not even playing sleeves because of that. My guess is probably they didn't want me to go first. Or, you know, you don't know with those, right? So then it's got into this point, really, where I feel like... And Konami's doing a good job, because Konami, at least in the OCG, introducing the overframe cards, are trying to do some stuff to bring players back in. But, like, for Master Duel particularly, I've seen a lot of people that are complaining. Like, just because the games are super lopsided, either it's one way or the other, but it's never... You know, it's either you're steamrolling over your opponent's steamrolling over you. Unless... And it's just because of the power creep. I have no idea what happened here. I think the player dodged, because I'm in green OBS, so... You know? Like, the problem, dude, is, like, obviously... I've kind of... I don't want to say I've gotten notorious in Master Duel, because it's not necessarily a thing, but people do know who I am. That have been around Master Duel for a very long time. So sometimes people do dodge. I've lost a lot of these coin flips, though, you know, so they have a fair shot of winning it. But I feel like nowadays, like, people will see, like, if they don't win the coin flip, and then they just, like, back out because they didn't win. Like, I'll try to play it out. And then the base, like, if everything's, like, super negate and there's, like, no winning situation, I'll do it, but, you know? It's weird. But on Japanese Twitter, yeah, the Master Duel players are a little bit kind of like how TCG players are right now with it. They kind of are a little bit jaded because of these matches that just kind of nothing happens in them. Dredge, are you gonna play? End phase? That was surprising. Yugioh, maybe? Only thing I could potentially think of here, Dread Knights. Maybe Yugioh? Okay. We're gonna special summon this first, right? It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense, it's just a process. Because I gotta bait stuff, right? I gotta bait some stuff out. Get this. Alright. I knew the droll was coming. It just felt like too choreographed. Just felt way too choreographed. I don't have to worry about that anymore. For a ghost bow? Do I want to do it? That's the question. I mean, I'll still get a search off this, right? So they basically have a whole heavy hand trap deck. I mean, we're not gonna hold the Edlum here. Because I have that, right? And that's coming from the deck, so... You know? I'm gonna normal summon this, it's gonna be such a weird turn. Alright, let's see. Can I make that with that? I can't. Okay. Honestly, we're kind of good, Chiefs. Unless they do something like super screwy here. Because I could just search for the MST. It's not going to be the best play, but it's something. So that's one. Or Geki? Sure. Just like a board breaker deck. I think it's just out to like annoy people. Just fine. I don't, you know, their prerogative. We're gonna get you, Because the R1's not really going to do anything, and this can at least trigger something. It's just going to be one of our battles. Okay, sure. Why not? See, just kind of like to annoy and grind you out of playing. Okay, sure. I mean, this is kind of a waste of an MST, but I'm going to have to use it. Primite, too, on top of that? Oh, boy. When they start doing combos, it's just going to be, like, super boring to play against. C'est la vie, Dread Knight. C'est la vie. I kind of figured things were going to go this way. Maybe I tap out. Guys that were with me, are you still with me? Yes or no? If you're watching, please, like in chat, tell me if something's not going right. Eyes in the back of my head. Just tell me for a bit, okay? Let's see here. What am I getting? I want the MST from the graveyard. I don't want that back either, because that's not gonna help here. Because at this point, they're trying to grind us out, right? These guys with me? Okay. I don't... Okay, you guys gotta have to wait till refreshes so I can tell you. I can't really, like... I'm in the middle of the match, so I can't fix things on my end until after the match, because I'm not trying to forfeit. But the game is fine. But the game is fine. That's probably a YouTube side of things. Alright. This is killing me right now. This MST. Probably misplayed this a little bit, but it's fine. Alright. Sorry, if you had like a little bit of issue, just refresh YouTube. Because I think it was a YouTube problem, because I've been playing the whole match. The whole match, and then I didn't get like disconnected or anything. Okay. Hold on. So you don't get the search if I MST you. It looks like this get to special summon that, and then we get the chain on top of that. So let's special summon. Okay, good. Alright. So far, so good. I'll chain to that. Special. Nice, Radiant Typhoon's out. Let's go here. That's special. Well, they're not specialing, but replace. I'm sorry, I got a little scatterbrained because obviously I was trying to figure out whether it was YouTube side or my side. Can I negate from the graveyard with that? I wonder. We're gonna put it for science here. And see if we can. I can't. Okay. That's unfortunate. I thought maybe we could get away with it, but I was to be mistaken there. That's fine. I think that, yeah, they forfeited anyway. Alright. So, they tried to grind us out to annoy us quite a bit. They were Dread Knights. But we got the win, right? That's what matters. A win is a win is a win is a win. It was a little bit grindy, it was a little bit annoying, it was a little bit, frustrating, but we got the win. That's what matters. This was a fun one, so to speak. Right? Alright. Go a bit longer. Lost a coin flip there. Hard Garniff. Alright. So we went against quite a lot of players. So we've only lost basically one time today? Maybe two times? Alright. So let's see here, you know. Hopefully. I'm gonna mute a second. Sorry, I had to mute there for a second. My apologies. What did they activate now? They put an Ashton on my side? I've never played against this deck. This is fascinating. I'm gonna go for the trenches, so to speak. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I think this is full combo, and I don't think I have a way to stop it. Oh, well. Can't win them all, as the saying goes, right? Is this worth playing out? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think at this point, we're basically just lose here. Could be a possibility, but... Because I don't really have, like, a hand that I can really do too much with, right? And they put this so I can't infinite perm. Alright. You got that. GG's. I was a little distracted too, so it wasn't gonna help. I wanted to see what's going on with stream. I know that might be a little bit of copium, but it's really not. It's really not. I just wanted to double check what was going on. I'm in green on OBS, so if you had issues, just refresh. That's all I can tell you. Because it's not a me thing. It's a YouTube thing. I'm a little bit tired, to be honest. Okay, let's keep playing for a bit more. There is one thing I'm gonna do, though. Just because I have this odd feeling. Just, you know, streamer's intuition, as the saying goes. Alright, let's go. We are going first here. Alright, full board. Yep, streamer's intuition was correct about that. Alright, special summon. Activate. Not chaining to that. Yes, I am chaining to this. We're gonna get a monster. I mean, I guess we're not having to get Sven here, right? I could max C just for the +1. So why not? So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So Edlin was negated. Let's get him, because I already have those two in my hand anyway. And I'll get the one card off of Maxi, so there's that too, which is an added benefit. Let's see what they do. Okay. Actually, that kind of worked in our favor. I'll get that too. I basically get everything I wanted this turn. I'll burn for a little bit. I don't mind that. There's so many different chains that are going off here. I have to start with this chain first. Chain link 1. Not chaining to that. That'd be foolish. I don't mind burning a little bit, because we're going to have control of the board, which is the most important thing for this situation. I'll burn for 4. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that. We're going to grab the MST that we need to. We're going to grab this as well. Not that it's going to matter too much. Okay, good. Okay. We're going to activate this. Draw 2 cards. Then we'll discard one of these. Or they can forfeit. That works too. Alright, good, good. Good, good. GG's, GG's, GG's. Huzzah. Alright. I I'm gonna be going a little bit longer because I'm trying to make up for the scuff that we had earlier. So you got me for a little bit longer. My apologies, because I know the first stream was a bit unwatchable at certain points. Educator. Alright, we got the educator. Do they teach us something? Do you think they teach us something? I wonder. Alright, duel, draw phase. Standby phase. I can't play any card in my hand. I guess we gotta hope that they play a quick play here, right? Maybe that'll turn our luck around. Oh, we don't play Yugioh this game. It's basically automatic scoop. Nothing we could do against that. Not with that hand. About as bricky as they got. A lot of titles. Okay, Doug. I lost another coin flip. Oof. That's not funny, but hey, it happens. Well, we got the Molotov in hand, so it's not necessarily bad. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Doug is probably playing E-Heroes or U-Bell. Maybe it's U-Bell. It's starting to look like it's U-Bell, unless it's Stun? Stun, maybe? I don't know. It's either that or U-Bell. One of the two. Draw face draw. Ha. I don't know. Well, the thing, too, that kind of sucks about this is whatever we do, if they negate it, I just basically don't get to really do anything that my deck does. Let's see. Alright. I'm a bit perplexed why they haven't done anything. Let's activate Mystical Space Typhoon here. Destroy that. And they forfeit off 1 MST. Yeah, I say like modern Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes, like the matches themselves. Like, I just played an MST, and because it was 1 MST, that was enough to like seal the deal for them. Surprising. Alright. I mean, it kind of, you know, it's modern day Yu-Gi-Oh for you. I do see, so I am going to. Just because I kind of get streamer's intuition. That was a fun one, though. Alright. We get a hit. We do, yay. I lost another coin flip. I've lost 4 or 5 coin flips today. Crazy. No meta, bro. I think I played against no meta, bro, before. I think they themselves use meta. They're very familiar with me. I've run into them a couple times. I don't remember what deck they... Yep, they dodged. C'est la vie. There's some people that kind of know me quite a bit because I've played so many different times. Alright, well, I guess we're getting another one. Miss Meow Meow. Okay. That's a unique name. Looks like maybe they might be playing a Dark Magician deck, potentially. I don't know. I don't want to assume anything just because somebody's using a Dark Magician icon. Doesn't necessarily mean that they actually are playing Dark Magician, you know? Draw phase. Miss Meow Meow. Interesting name. Alright, let's start with him first. Because I feel like this one's the one they negate the most, but this one could be just as annoying, depending. We might have uncontested here. So I'm gonna get this. And see how it goes. See if we get to special summon this. This is probably the one they're gonna negate, if anything. They did not negate that. Okay, cool. That gives us a lot of options here, Dread Knights. Let's tribute summon. When's the last time you heard I'll tribute summon my monster? Tribute summon. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that. That would be foolish. We could get this, but we're gonna get this because that's like the bigger safety measure here. 1, 2. Alright. Let's do the smart thing. We gotta bait more stuff out, right? So we're gonna get rid of these two for now. Special summon. Because we're trying to bait as many, like an Imperm here if we can bait it out, an Ash Blossom if we can bait it out, the Minius Impulse if we can bait it out, we bait it out. Okay, Tease. Alright, so we're gonna activate this. Gonna special summon a level 6. Gonna chain MST to this. Perfect. Now we could get the level freeze, but the problem is like they've already used their effects, so there's not much like they could do for us to make the game better. Not chain the RMST, that'd be foolish. So that's gone. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. That's gonna get special summon. It's a big monster. Who doesn't like big monsters on the field, right? We're gonna chain link 1. Chain link 2. Why? Because MST destroyed it, so it gets to be reset. On top of that, we'll be able to bring this out. So it's like nice little combo going, right? And then we can get some recycles going too. You know? Everything for the greater cause of the Radiant Typhoon. Sets that. That goes face up. Also gives us our ability to negate with MST, which may come in handy this game. We don't know yet. Like, worst case scenario, even if they Heartbeat Feather Duster here, I'll just use the trap card. You know? Alright. That was my first turn, so I can't really do much else besides that. Might not look like the most impressive board, but it is, trust me. Okay. See how it goes. Okay, good. Anything? Grinder? Okay. It's a Yugioh deck. Okay. That's fine, don't worry about it. That's okay. Because they're going to summon Yugioh, and then it's going to give me an option to do something silly here. Not really. That was actually way better for me, too. Because now I can do some stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We have plays here. This is going to be a multifaceted combo. I'm assuming these guys are with me, correct? Yes. Alright. Just hold on. No, this is where MST is actually going to come in handy, but I actually have this. So we're going to use this instead. Because I want to start a chain link. Because I want to be able to do a couple of things. Like I want to get the whale out. Because I don't know. So I'm going to get Edlem from here. Because they probably want us to force the MST here, which I don't want. To use the MST, because I'm going to need the MST for something else. No. Alright. Chain link 1. Chain link 2. Yugioh can go back in the deck. Not chaining anything else to that because that would be foolish. Alright, and they're gonna forfeit off that. Yugioh deck! This has a really good matchup against Yugioh because obviously MST has so much removal, and because it's more of a control-based deck, we can kind of control the tempo of it. I used to play a lot of Yugioh back in the day. When Yugioh was like the Phantom, what is it, the Fusion card, and the Field card was at free, and the Unchained version of it. Yugioh was like a World Championship winning deck for a while. Won the World Championships 2 years ago, I want to say. Like 2 years ago, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel was pretty good too. Pretty good. So, I'm looking forward to that. They did kind of unrestrict stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, so it was nice. Good job to our opponent there. They played a pretty good game, it's just we have way more control. Il Gross Lamau? I think I've played this person before. I think they play meta. You never know. Sometimes people take their titles off so they could just be silly. I keep them on just because it's like a badge of honor as to how much I've played this game over the years. I'm not, you know, I have fun with it, but at times it can be, I understand people's, like, this hand's like, ugh. I mean, if I wanted to say Il Gross Lamau, this would probably describe my hand right now. Oh, it's a mirror match. I don't win this one. So we just go next. I do win it, but not with that hand. Bricky hands. They happen when you get a Master Duel so much. It's so frustrating, too. Like, you don't want them to happen, but they happen. There's not much... It's just, like... I've even seen in tournaments where, like, it's big tournaments, like Joshua Schmidt in particular, when he went back to the World Championships last year for Master Duel, he had nothing but a brick hand. Like, all 3 games was a brick hand. It's like, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything. You know, sometimes the odds are not in your favor to get a good hand. No meta bro is gonna dodge me because I won the coin flip. That seems right. Well, no, he didn't dodge. Okay, I stand corrected. So I get another bricky hand. What is with 2 brick hands back to back? Konami? 40 card deck. 2 brick hands. And it's not even the deck build because the deck build is fine. Like, how does this happen? Please explain, Konami. Not chaining to that, because I don't have Jack Diddley squad if that happens. Oh, they forfeited. My hand was terrible. They could have won that one. Guaranteed they could have won that one if they just had an Ash Blossom, but apparently they didn't. It's one of those nights on Master Duel for a Monday. I don't normally play on Mondays. Usually I play on Thursdays, but I opted to, like, play a little bit different today. Just because, you know. Alright, won the coin flip, going first. We were going first. Normally I don't stream this long either, just because I wanted to make up for the first one. Because I realized that. So you get a little bit more Yugioh. I'm only going to go another like 40 minutes. So I do still have to practice this, but I got to practice on rank, because I'm not getting like good enough testing. I don't play rank on stream, because I know people stream snipe. Alright, honestly, I think no. I think this is the better way to do it. So let's special summon this, because we gotta get a starter in our hand. Right now we don't really have a starter. We can, like... This gets negated, then maybe we turn it around a different way. Case in point, see? So I'd rather that be out of the way. Because at least we can chain this. Maybe get something else off of that. Drawing into Edlum or any of the quick plays would be nice right about now. The ones that can, like, extend. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Goodbye, you? This hand just became amazing. Okay, I don't mind that. Thank you. Special summon. And that's why you chain your quick play Dreadnoughts. You never know if you're gonna get something amazing off of it. Should have checked the MST, but I'm kind of keeping them in hand just in case, because I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what this opponent's else has got. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, because I could go for the big, like, Phonics here, but I don't think that's the play. Because with this, and then Earthings, like, you know? Just trust the process. Trust. We got stuff we can do. We could still get the Edlum on the field, right? It's just we're going about a different way so I can get a big monster pretty early to maybe potentially control the board. Activate. We're gonna get the whale. It's not gonna make sense. Just trust the process, okay? Alright. Just trust the process. I know it's like convoluted play, but it'll eventually, hopefully, come the right way for... Alright, 1... 2... Should have gotten rid of the bird, but... I have an idea. I'm not saying it's a great idea. Just trust. Gonna chain this. So we're gonna get back a level 4 or lower, or level 6 or lower, excuse me. This has been a long day of Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. I'm gonna chain MST. Why? Because I need that effect. Just protection, maybe, in case there's an Nibiru. Because I don't know if it's a Nibiru or not. And on top of that, I want to trigger that effect, too. So, alright. I'm gonna bring you back in defense position. This is gonna cause me to get the MST. But on top of that, there's the R effect that kicks in. So chain link 1. Again, chain link 2. We're gonna set that. We're gonna get the trap card. We still have Edlum that still hasn't been used its effect. So we're gonna special summon it. Gonna activate the effect. That's gonna add a card to our hand. Pretty sure you all know what we're gonna get at this point, because it's the only missing piece of the board right now. Alright. This is where it gets kind of silly. Why are you wasting the MST's Dread? Because this effect. Not chaining that. We don't want to negate that. This is where the, like, intricate combos of this deck come into play. Alright, that gets reset. It's not just once per turn. I know it's kind of crazy. Alright. Finally get that out. Now, even if they Nibiru, we're fine because we can negate and destroy it. Doesn't look like a very impressive board, but it is surprisingly good. Because now what we do, let's look, 2 MSTs, but a whole bunch of quick plays, so we'll go for the quick plays. So effect number 3, or excuse me, effect number 1. All 3 of these are the ones we're going for. We're keeping the MSTs in the graveyard for now. Just because of the whale, as I call it. I don't know if this is actually a whale. Somebody feel free to correct me. Alright. Big board. We could, like, extend Fervor, but I don't want to. I don't feel like that's the play here. I feel like just be smart about this at this point. Alright, we'll go Totem Bird for the extra layer of negation. That way I don't have to necessarily waste an MST on a trap or a magic, particularly a magic card. It's very rare that you negate from that. Okay, good. Pretty fun time. That's our board. And we sit pretty on that. And just hope. And pray. And do our best, alright? Okay, standby phase, main phase 1. Dark Magician Girl? That's cute. I am gonna negate and destroy you. That's why I kept the 2 MSTs, because it's probably Dark Magician Turbo. Are you playing that in your deck? I doubt it. I could do something here. Kashatira Horn? I don't play Kashatira in this deck, so I'm just gonna let it go for... That's not Kashatira Horn. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, let's destroy her too. I mean, maybe they got one of these in their hand? That's the only thing I could think of. I guess I'm doing this? I'm not gonna MST chain it here because I need the MST to negate something. So I'm gonna special summon a level 6 or lower. That's fine, because whatever happens last happens first in the chain, right? So I'm gonna draw the 2 cards. They're desperate to get a monster out. I'm not gonna negate my own card there, it'd be foolish. Alright, perfect. Discard this one, I don't need it right now. Because we'll get to bounce before he does it. Put this in defense position for now. Activate the effect. You're going back in the deck. Activate the effect. Yep, they're gonna forfeit with that. I knew that was gonna happen. GG's, GG's, GG's. That was a interesting one. I'm curious what exactly their deck was. Let's take a peep. Alright, let's peep it out. Confirm opponent's deck. Just for the heck of it. So Maxi, Free Blossom, Slot Pile? Sword Soul Slot Pile? Sword Soul. With extra stuff added. A lot of combo-centric deck. The thing that I don't understand is why did they Nobleman the Cashier Horn their own? Did they think I played it in this deck? I don't play it in this deck. I have heard of builds of Radiant Typhoon playing it, but it's kind of surprising as a result. Tournaments, Abyss, Gondora. Yeah, it's kind of like everything mixed together. So that, like, if one part of their combo gets stopped, they do another one. Honestly, when I saw the Ecclesia, I thought it wasn't going into a Sword Soul card. I thought it was going into Albaz. That's why I made the play that I did with the Phonics, because that's what I thought they were doing. But, they're basically, this deck is trying to do everything at the same time. That's basically what that deck is. It's interesting, it's fascinating, you know, GG's. I won, but, you know, it's just, that was fascinating one. That was a interesting one. Good, though. You know, it's good fill. It's good thinking there, you know? You know, if it works for you, I'd be curious. I want to check the rank, because I don't want to, like, out whatever rank they are in actual rank mode. Because I don't think that would be really fair to them. That's why I was, like, trying to avoid actually showing that part. Alright. Let's continue. I'm having some fun. I'm getting some interesting playtesting in. Duel! Giraffes. If you guys are new to the channel, by the way, make sure to consider dropping a like, subscribe. I know, I hate to show as a content creator, but it does help a little bit with the algorithm and everything. I play a lot of TCGs. I don't only play Yu-Gi-Oh! I play, like, Pokemon TCG. I also play horror games, Dead by Daylight, for those of you who are just coming in. And action RPGs, those are, like, the free games I mostly focus on. Oh, no. 6 Samurais, and I don't think I have a way to stop. Maybe? I don't know, it's gonna be rough. If they have full combo already, then we're kind of screwed. But I think that the troll should maybe stop some of it. Or not. Or not. Oh no. We might be in trouble. What's regular Shan? How many turn times can you negate? I don't remember. I was expecting a natural beast to drop. I think they're going into Omni Negate board. I might not be able to stop it. And unfortunately, they don't... Well, I mean, there's one thing I could do, but it's not going to help. There's one problem, too, with this deck, Radiant Typhoon. You can't play, like, Nibiru in it. You can, but it doesn't work well. I mean, I don't think we win this. There's not too... I gotta make, like, a big body on the board just to attack that. What do you do? Okay, so you add from the graveyard. Yeah, there might not be a way around this, but I'll try my best. How many is it for Typhon again? Because Typhon might be the play here. During your turn, summon 2 or more monsters from the extra deck. It needs 1 more, and then maybe we can do that. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Or are they gonna go for something bigger, I wonder? Okay. Is this like monster effects too? Wait, why would you forfeit? Why? Did you come into stream and look at my hand? That's the only thing I can fathom here. Because you can get the... But, I mean, it was... What happened there? Did they mess up the combo, maybe? Potentially? Question mark, question mark? I'm not quite sure what happened there. Anybody in chat know what happened? Oh, GG's, I guess? Looked a bit confused about that one. I mean, I was gonna... Yeah, I was gonna Typhoon if I got a monster on the board. And then I was just gonna, like, punch something, and then after I punched into it, then try to, like, bounce if I could. You know? That was the thought process there. Interesting one. Alright. Maxi. A card that I still think should be banned, because you shouldn't be able to, like, freaking shotgun this and stuff, but, you know. 6 Samurais again? Oh, it's the same player, okay. This time I don't have as good of a hand. And I say the term as good of a hand, like, really foolishly. Oh, man. No fun to be had that game, right? No, it's fine. They want their OTK. This is one time, though, I can't stop it this way. We just got, like, the luck of the draw that they keyed in fast enough that they were able to play me again. If they play a quick play, I don't mind it. See, the problem is, like, I have to stop this. Because if I don't stop this, it might be even worse. But that might not be the play, because I may not get to play again. Well, I did win the last match, because they opted to, like, their combo, I guess, got stopped. But, I don't know. This one, no. Without the droll here, the droll saved this last game. I don't know if it's going to save. There's no droll to be saved, and we couldn't max C because of the stupid Ash Blossom card that I swear this card's gotta get stopped at some point. I mean, I can't really, like... I basically don't get to play Yugioh this game. So... You know? It happens. Ash Blossom, please, semi-restriction or ban already at this point. Please, Konami. It's... So many other players have said they're tired of, like, not getting to be able to do something because everybody just, like, throws it off. Alright, on to the next one, as the saying goes. Mars. We've run into them again after so long. And I lost the coin flip again to Mars. Why is it every time I play Mars I lose the coin flip? If you didn't join us for the last stream, that was right before this when Mars we were playing, and then there was like a whole bunch of interesting stuff happened. And my hand is mysteriously bad against Mars again. Alright, well, we know that they're playing... Oh, it's me going first? Okay. Well, that changes some stuff, not a lot. Special summon? Do I get Ash Blossom tier? Infinite Impertinence? Dominus Impulse? Many different things that could potentially stop me from playing? No, I don't. Okay. Maybe we win. Gonna Tribute Summon? See how this goes? Gonna activate the effect? I'm very tempted to do that. What is my hand? Nah. Okay, so we can't do that. Yeah, we gotta go Sven here. Get the MST. Our hand's not exactly amazing right now. Special. Activate the effect. Think draw power here. Why, Dread? Why? Because we need the draw power right now. So this hand is not exactly amazing. I want to see if we can maybe draw into a win condition. Get rid of the MST. You can't hear it, but a sad violin just played for me. It's not completely bad, but it's not completely good either. Like... Yeah, like, the best we could end on would be that board just to get our MST to get the trap card, and it's not a great board. Our hand could have been better, that's for sure. I probably should have went for the Phonics play, but I didn't want to do that because I'm trying to stay a little bit more conservative. Just see how it goes, though. There might be something we can do here. Alright, this is gonna be stupid. Just trust the process. I'm gonna MST my own card. Why the hell would you MST your own card? Don't worry, all those Radiant Typhoon cards, when you destroy them yourself, they chain. And they reset themselves. That's something that was surprised because I was watching other people play this deck. Yesterday, day before, well, not the day before, yeah, deck. And then I saw 2 days ago people playing it, and I never saw anybody destroying their own Radiant cards because they get reset, so it just kind of triggers this to go off, right? So I was very surprised by that. I don't think too many people know because, you know, there's that running joke that in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, people don't read their cards. I'm gonna chain the MST here. Why are you doing that? So I have an MST so that I can negate this card. I'm trying to draw into things too. Just trust. I know it's weird to do that. I drew into this again. That's so funny. This gets activated because it does. We reset it. Honestly, we're just gonna get this out of the way because I'm tired of any of dread draws. Please read stream rules, Troy. I have here no backseating. Thank you. Please read. Enjoy the show as the thing. I could have done it in a different way. I chose to do it that way. Let's live with the result. Set. End. Alright, let's wait on this. Standby phase. Apologies. No worries, no worries, no worries. Just, you know, YouTube description's there. And it just kind of says. Again, I know what deck I'm playing against, too. This is like, the Jack, Queen's, King's Knight. So I'm, like, not going super hard against it. You know? I played against this person earlier. It's just like, do I really need to, like, super sweat against this? Not really. Let's see here. I have an idea. Grabbing the MST is kind of foolish here. So we'll just get this to draw two because we have hand. Alright, it's better and worse at the same time. But we do get that. Let's see where it goes from here. Now that's the major question. Are you gonna do anything? Okay. I'm gonna chain that too. Get that for the MST. Did my monster not get summoned, by the way? It looks like that. Which I'd be pretty annoyed by because I did click the effect. Okay, I was about to say. Whatever happens last happens first in the chain, so we'll be able to do the bounce if I remember correctly. Do I bounce a normal monster? Why are you attacking that? I'm so confused. There's gotta be a reason, right? Alright. 1, 2. Hate to get rid of the MST, but I think it'll be fine. What is the play that you wanted to do so badly here? I don't know. I really don't. That's why I said I was going to go too hard on it. Because I knew the deck that I was going against, so I don't think it would have been really fair to just go, like, super OP. Alright, I got, like, 20 minutes left, and then I'm going to be bouncing for the evening, because this is a pretty long stream. You might think Piercing the Darkness will activate? Maybe? I don't know. I was a little confused there. Maybe a newer player, too, because, you know, there are new players in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's not necessarily... Alright, I'm going first. I think that's the first time we've had a coin flip win in maybe 40 minutes. Oh well. Don't lobby dodge me, because I won the coin flip that looks exactly... Okay, I was about to say. Alright, well, we have some options here. We are going first. Okay, that was a very long standby phase. It's not internet. That was definitely on them. Let's bait. Because Edlum first seems just kind of risky. This way, at least, we can kind of see what we're dealing with. Any response to that? None. Okay. Special summon. If we're gonna get Ash Blossom, Impertinence, Dominius, it would be here. Okay, no. Fascinating. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do here, I know people are probably gonna be like frothing at the mouth when I do this, but obviously because I have that. I want to bait too, like what's going on with this person? What do they got? Activate. Yeah. You know, I'm so glad I had the call by here. Let's just get rid of it. Where were you Oh, because of adding cards. Okay. Not chained to that. Be gone, Ghost Spell. You know there was a glitch with Ghost Spell that people were using with WP? Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess they didn't have anything besides that one hand trap. Unfortunate. Unlucky. But there was a glitch with, let's go back here. Show you. Where's the news thing? I didn't even know that there was a glitch with the Ghost Spell. Because I very rarely pay attention to these issues. But apparently there was an issue with WP Fancy Ball and Ghost Spell. What was exactly it? Can be activated in response to the effect of WP Fancy Ball that performs a link summon when it is activated by Chain 2. So this was an actual known issue. I think they fixed it, right? No, they haven't fixed it yet. So, you know. I hate when stuff like that happens, even though it's like super situational, you know. But that's the one drawback about playing Master Duel, as opposed to doing some other things. You know. Because if you play Paper TCG, you're not going to have, like, game glitch issues. If you play Paper OCG, you're not going to have game glitch issues. Alright. Lost the coin flip. That's okay. This deck can kind of go second and do okay-ish. Alright, Duel. Oh my god, my hand. It's not bad, but it's not great. Was this the same person as before, or different? Same sleeves? They changed their name? No, this is definitely not the same deck. Oh, no. Full combo? Maybe? Maybe full combo? Take a long time. Let's see. Oh, it's Fiendsmith. Well, I'm basically screwed. Magical Musket Fiendsmith. Oop. Yeah, there's not too much I'm going to be able to do against this. Because it's gonna send our guy to the graveyard, and yeah, it just becomes a mitigated disaster. Oh no. With this hand, yeah. Even if I do a draw and lock bird, it's not gonna matter. They're gonna set up a big, impressive board. GG's. Dread, why do you never hide your screen when you stream this game, Dread? I don't know. Alright. GG's. Wait for another one. We're almost wrapping anyway. Got like 20 minutes. I've been playing 4 hours of Yugioh today. That's a lot more than I normally play. Usually I'll do like 2 hours of this, but I was in the mood to kind of go a little bit longer. Against maybe better judgment, but you know. Okay, draw phase. Stand by. I mean, the best we can do right now. Special. Activate. Looks like they have a hand trap. Maybe they're saving it? Let's see if we can force the hand trap out. Activate. Okay. Let's add a level 4. Oh no. That's not good. That might be, might be over. Okay, it's letting me go for... Come on. Game. Daijobu game. Daijobu. Yeah, that's just great. It's the same thing that happened. Alright, I'm gonna add Edlum. I can't get distracted here. If you have a problem, YouTube, please refresh. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. I think internet went brrr. Activate. Special. Gonna be hard to play out of this, but just refresh. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to mess this up. We need an MST. Instead of the whale here, I think I'm gonna just go with good old Ruddy. So that we have something we can do. Good. Have I used your effect yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so we'll search for the whale with that. Activate the effect. We're gonna get the whale. No response to that. Okay, good. So we're going to make Totem here. We could make the Link 2, but it wouldn't really do anything. This is just gonna get me another MST. I really don't need another MST. To MST, I don't feel that play. At least this way, maybe we could do something. Unless they Harpies. But even if they Harpies, we can use that. Because it's not, like... If I had drawn a different, like... Radiant card, I would be more for going for that, but... This way we can kind of still do some sort of things. We could play mind games too with the... Oh no. ISP went brr. Well, somebody got a free win there. ISP had a brain fart. Sacco boo. I know. Spectrum, get your crap together today. Come on, Spectrum, get your crap together. Alright, going first. I want my revenge on that, because I definitely wasn't going to lose that game. Huh? Are we gonna dodge now? What in the world is going on? I think it's probably time to end stream. Around and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Around and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Always suspicious. Suspicious indeed. Okay. Well, They lobby dodged. It's fine. We're almost done. I want to just get this one to 2 hours. So, I wanted to get, like, one more that's maybe competitive-ish. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's the same person again. They're probably going to dodge the dodge the dodge. So, let me get this straight. He lobby dodged the second game because I won the coin flip. Yep. See? Lobby dodge again. You run into those players sometimes, Dread Knights. Alright, let me hide screen again. Just because I can kind of tell streamer's intuition. And then hopefully we'll end on, I guess, whatever this next match is, as long as it's a win. Alright, here we go. No, coin flip. We lost on our coin flip. I've had this as a connection issue. If I'm restarting the app fixes it. Yeah. I'm not gonna restart the app though right now because I'm almost at end, but thank you for the advice. I don't know if we're going first because I was like a little bit distracted. My apologies there. That's Fiendsmith again. Ugh. I don't think we get over this. Not with this hand. I need to open with a little bit more negation. All that did was, like, partially slow them down, but not by a lot. End phase. Now the question is, how many Infinite Inheritance, Ash Blossoms, and other fun things are waiting for us down there? So, let's try to get some draw power here. Not chaining that just yet. Alright. To be honest with you, with the hand I had, I don't see how Fiendsmith was going to necessarily lose. We get the Infinite Inheritance in our hand, right? We get the magic card to bring something back, but, like, Edlum, if that gets Ash Blossomed or Imperm, I mean, like, the only thing I have is that Radiant card to search for the other level 4, and then it becomes, like, I exhaust a lot of resources to get to my win condition. So, I mean, GG's, but... Let's see. I'm curious. Maybe it's not traditional Fiendsmith? That's Fiendsmith with Warcoast. I mean... They had that? And I felt like they gave up too quickly on that one, but that's their prerogative. Alright. This will be very, very, very last one, Dread Knights. I'm tired. I've been at this a long time today. Thank you for everybody that came out and's been chatting and stuff. I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Just, you know, Yugioh after a while, like, I think I've been playing for, what, 4 hours almost? Yeah, almost, like 3 hours. Save the Nun? Is that name what I thought it was? If you enjoy what you saw today, definitely consider dropping a like, a subscribe. I hate the show. I don't like to do that. But, you know, if everybody else can do it on there, I suppose I could do it every once in a while, too. Am I first or am I second? That's the major question here. Okay. I mean, they just gave up. I feel like that's probably going to be the rest of the night. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Because I've been going a long time. Anyway, to everybody that hung out, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Whether you were in the first part of the stream or the second one. Radiant Typhoon. Not a bad deck. I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to probably try it out on Duelist Cup, but I think my main deck that I'm probably going to use for Duelist Cup is Draco Tails, which you've seen me play like a million times before, branded Draco Tails. With that being said, though, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching, thanks for lurking. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you, and I will see you all for the next one. Till next time, guys.